When calculating the true cost of an EV in 2026, the sticker price is only half the story. The smartest buyers look at the total cost of ownership, factoring in purchase price, minimal maintenance, slow depreciation, and efficient charging. These 9 electric cars offer the lowest 5-year ownership costs in America, protecting your bank account from day 1 through year 5. Number 9. Toyota Celica. The 2026 Toyota Celica starts at $38,000, including destination and delivers up to 287 miles of EPA estimated range, and its total cost of ownership benefits from a structural advantage that very few electric vehicles can claim: Toyota Care. Toyota covers the first 2 years or 25,000 miles of factory-scheduled maintenance at no cost to the buyer, which means the earliest and often most psychologically burdensome portion of ownership. When the vehicle is still new and every service visit feels like an unnecessary expense, costs nothing beyond electricity. After that complimentary period ends, annual maintenance is projected to fall between $350 and $500 because the electric drivetrain requires no oil changes, no timing belt replacements, no spark plugs, and no exhaust system repairs. The Celica's compact footprint also reduces tire costs compared to larger crossovers because the contact patches are smaller and replacement rubber is less expensive per unit. Fuel costs at home electricity rates average roughly $550 to $650 per year at 15,000 miles driven annually, a fraction of the $1,700 to $2,000 a comparable gasoline subcompact crossover demands. Toyota's 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty eliminates the single largest financial risk in electric vehicle ownership, and the brand's conservative approach to battery thermal management supports longevity that keeps resale values more stable than the segment average. For anyone who wants the lowest possible ongoing expenses wrapped in a trusted nameplate, the Celica earns its position on this list in 2026. Number 8. Chevrolet Equinox EV. The 2026 Chevrolet Equinox EV starts at approximately $36,795 and provides up to 319 miles of EPA estimated range, and CarEdge estimates its total 5-year ownership cost, including depreciation, insurance, fuel, maintenance, and loan interest, at roughly $45,000. That figure is competitive for any crossover, electric or otherwise, and it becomes exceptional when you isolate the operating costs from the depreciation component. Recharged side-by-side comparison of the Equinox EV against its gasoline counterpart shows 5-year routine maintenance of approximately $700 to $1,000 for the electric version versus $1,900 to $2,900 for the gasoline model. A savings gap that widens every year the vehicle ages, and the gasoline engine accumulates wear-related service demands. Home charging costs average roughly $400 to $700 annually depending on local electricity rates and daily mileage, compared to over $13,000 in gasoline over the same 5-year period for a comparable gas-powered crossover. The Equinox EV's regenerative braking system extends brake pad and rotor life significantly, which removes one of the most common maintenance expenses that gasoline vehicle owners face between 30,000 and 60,000 miles. For buyers who want a full-size crossover with genuine daily utility and total ownership costs that undercut the gasoline competition by thousands of dollars over a 5-year period, the Equinox EV delivers exactly that proposition in 2026. Number 7. Tesla Model 3. The 2026 Tesla Model 3 starts at $38,000, and Edmunds places its 5-year true cost to own at roughly $58,666, a figure that includes depreciation, financing, taxes, insurance, fuel maintenance, and repairs. Isolate the operational expenses and the picture becomes significantly more favorable. Tesla's maintenance schedule is almost non-existent by traditional automotive standards. There are no oil changes, no spark plug replacements, no transmission fluid services, and no exhaust system components to corrode. Annual maintenance costs average between $300 and $500, covering tire rotations, cabin air filter replacements, and periodic brake fluid checks. Over 5 years, total maintenance spending typically stays below $2,500, less than half of what a comparable gasoline sedan accumulates. Over-the-air software updates contribute to cost efficiency in a less obvious way. They prevent the functional obsolescence that drives some owners to trade in a vehicle earlier than necessary, extending the ownership period and spreading fixed costs over more years. The supercharger network keeps long-distance travel costs competitive with home rates in most regions. For anyone calculating total cost of ownership over a 5 to 10-year horizon, the Model 3 consistently produces one of the lowest operational figures in its class in 2026. Number 6. Toyota BZ4X. The 2026 Toyota BZ4X starts at $36,000 including destination, and Kelley Blue Book estimates its 5-year total cost to own at roughly $52,430, with out-of-pocket expenses of approximately $32,052. That out-of-pocket figure is among the lowest for any electric crossover in the segment and reflects the cumulative impact of several cost-reducing factors working simultaneously. Toyota Care eliminates maintenance expenses for the first 2 years or 25,000 miles, which means the only recurring cost during that introductory period is electricity. After the complimentary coverage expires, annual maintenance averages in the low hundreds of dollars because the electric drivetrain has no engine oil, no transmission fluid, no drive belts, and no exhaust components, removing every scheduled service item that makes gasoline crossovers expensive to maintain as mileage accumulates. Electricity costs at national average home rates fall between $500 and $700 per year at 15,000 miles driven annually, compared to the $1,800 to $2,200 a comparable gasoline crossover consumes. The 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty removes the catastrophic repair variable from the ownership cost equation, and Toyota's liquid cooling system maintains cell health at a level that prevents premature capacity loss through the warranty period and beyond. For buyers who prioritize minimizing total dollars spent over the ownership period rather than chasing the lowest possible sticker price, the BZ4X combines Toyota's cost-efficient service infrastructure with electric vehicle operational savings to produce one of the most financially predictable ownership experiences available in 2026. Number 5. Hyundai Ioniq 5. The 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 5 starts at $35,000, and Kelley Blue Book estimates its 5-year total cost to own at roughly $57,402, with out-of-pocket expenses of approximately $34,566. Those figures place it in the middle of the electric crossover pack by sticker price, but the Ioniq 5's long-term cost profile improves dramatically when you examine what happens after the initial depreciation curve flattens. Annual maintenance costs average between $400 and $600 during the first 5 years, and the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, the longest in the industry, eliminates any risk of out-of-pocket battery or motor replacement during the period when those components are most likely to be covered anyway. Fuel savings are substantial. The Ioniq 5's 800-volt architecture enables ultra-fast charging at public stations, but the real cost advantage comes from home charging at national average rates, $550 to $700 per year for 15,000 miles, versus $1,800 or more for a gasoline crossover. For buyers who want a spacious, fast-charging crossover with total ownership costs that beat the gasoline competition over every meaningful time horizon, The Ioniq 5 delivers that financial advantage in 2026. Number 4. Subaru Uncharted. The 2026 Subaru Uncharted starts at $34,995 and offers up to 308 miles of EPA estimated range, making it one of the most affordable long-range electric crossovers available in the country. Total cost of ownership data from Edmunds is not yet fully populated for this model because it is new to the market, but the underlying cost structure can be projected from its platform, pricing, and warranty terms with reasonable accuracy. The Uncharted shares its architecture with the Toyota BZ4X, which means the drivetrain components, battery thermal management system, and fundamental maintenance requirements are largely identical, and that platform has already demonstrated low operational costs in Toyota's version. Annual maintenance is expected to fall in the $300 to $500 range because the electric drivetrain eliminates oil changes, belt replacements, transmission services, and exhaust repairs entirely. The 8-year 100,000-mile battery warranty protects against the single most expensive potential repair, and Subaru's broader vehicle warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles of basic coverage plus 5 years or 60,000 miles of powertrain protection. For anyone who values Subaru's reputation for durability and wants an electric crossover with a low entry price, strong range, and operational costs that rival the cheapest electric vehicles on the market, the Uncharted enters 2026 as a compelling new option. Number 3. Hyundai Kona Electric. The 2026 Hyundai Kona Electric starts at $34,470, and CarEdge estimates its total 5-year ownership cost at roughly $44,775, one of the lowest figures among all electric crossovers currently on sale. That estimate includes depreciation, insurance, fuel, maintenance, and loan interest, and the reason the number is so low traces directly to the vehicle's compact size and efficient drivetrain. Smaller vehicles cost less to insure, less to maintain, and less to fuel, and in an electric vehicle where the drivetrain is already simpler than a gasoline equivalent, that size advantage compounds. Annual maintenance costs average between $350 and $650, covering tire rotations, cabin air filter changes, wiper blade replacements, and periodic brake fluid checks. Over 5 years, the total maintenance bill rarely exceeds $3,500. Over 10 years, it stays below $7,000, roughly half of what a comparable gasoline subcompact crossover demands. The 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty eliminates the possibility of an out-of-pocket battery replacement during the ownership period, and Hyundai's active liquid cooling system maintains battery health at a level that preserves range deep into 6-figure mileage. The lower purchase price also means smaller depreciation losses in absolute dollar terms, even if the percentage looks similar to more expensive competitors. For anyone who measures ownership cost in total dollars rather than monthly payments, the Kona Electric consistently produces one of the smallest totals available in 2026. Number 2. Chevrolet Bolt. The 2027 Chevrolet Bolt starts at approximately $28,700, giving it the lowest purchase price of any new electric vehicle on this list. And purchase price is the single largest component of total cost of ownership. Every downstream expense, financing interest, depreciation in absolute dollars, sales tax, and registration fees, is directly proportional to the amount on the window sticker, which means the Bolt begins its ownership cycle with a structural cost advantage that competitors priced $10,000 or $15,000 higher cannot overcome through operational savings alone. Annual maintenance costs average approximately $350, or roughly 3 cents per mile, because the electric drivetrain eliminates every fluid change, belt replacement, and exhaust repair that drives gasoline vehicle service bills higher as mileage accumulates. For anyone whose primary objective is spending the fewest total dollars over the ownership period, the Bolt produces numbers that virtually no other new vehicle, electric or gasoline, can match in 2026. Number 1. Nissan Leaf. The 2026 Nissan Leaf starts at $29,000, and Kelley Blue Book estimates its 5-year total cost to own at roughly $48,477, with out-of-pocket expenses of just $29,539. That out-of-pocket figure is among the lowest of any new vehicle in any segment, electric or otherwise, and it earns the Leaf the top position on this list because total cost of ownership is ultimately about the sum of every dollar spent, not about any single category in isolation. Annual maintenance runs between $450 and $750, and over 5 years the total maintenance bill stays under $4,000 because there is no engine oil to change, no transmission to service, no timing chain to inspect, no catalytic converter to replace, and no exhaust system to corrode. The 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty protects against the most expensive possible repair, and the newest generation's improved thermal management system preserves cell health at a level that keeps real-world range strong well beyond the warranty window. The Leaf also benefits from Nissan's massive service infrastructure and the brand's decades of experience with electric drivetrains, which means parts are widely available and labor rates are competitive. Kelley Blue Book ranks the Leaf in the top 10% for cost to own among all new vehicles, and that ranking reflects the cumulative impact of a low purchase price, negligible fuel costs, minimal maintenance demands, and warranty protection that covers the most expensive component in the car. No other electric vehicle combines all of these cost advantages as effectively in 2026. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.